crazy thing going on here. All right, everybody, I have a special guest with me right now. He used to be around. He is now no longer around because he's more than just a normal guy. No, he's still a normal guy.
Larger than life.
Larger than life. We have with us tonight, just off of a sex series. He's on a kind of a high from that. It's Josh Griffin, and he's going to kind of give us three things to really keep in mind if you do a sex series. And the point being that as you're a youth pastor, you're going to have to do a sex series at least once a year. And so Josh is just going to kind of share his best thoughts coming out of that. So, Flip, a rep.
So we're hanging out in and out, and this is what we've come up with. I actually, during the end of the message tonight, I wrote down 10 words you should never say while you're giving a talk to students about sex. I'm not going to give you those 10 words, but I heard like 3 or 4 of them tonight, and they all made me smile in the middle of the message. I was like, oh, wow, you should never say that during a sex series. Well, anyhow, there's 3 things that I really kind of figured out from this past series that really worked well for us. I wanted to share them with you because if you do a sex series, you need to grab onto these things too. I just have my handy-dandy moleskin right here with some thoughts that I wrote down. So the first one would be to be direct. And I would just say use real words and use real situations. And sometimes it requires a certain amount of graphic descriptions. And I think that's a really, really big deal, to be direct, to be frank, to be just to use words that they're using, that the culture is saying, and then to try to obviously convey biblical truth through that directness. So that'd be the first thing that I wrote down. The second one would be to be honest. This subject comes to my mind because we talked about masturbation, which is funny to say at an In-N-Out right now. But anyhow, it was a big deal because we didn't have a great answer for that topic. And we were honest and genuine about what the Bible says and doesn't say about that topic. And so when you're in a sex series, students are going to sniff out inauthenticity in a heartbeat. And so I would encourage you, as you're being direct, also be honest and be okay with some tension that is going to happen. And then finally is, we just came off of a message tonight, and really the heart behind it all was to be forgiving. We are not here to be judgmental. We're not here to cast the first stone. We're here to tell you about God's love. We're to tell you how you deal with regret. It's a safe place for you to come and hang out and be real with all the good, the bad, and the ugly that happens in our life. So the heart behind our series is that students would trust God with their sex life. We stopped 4 weeks on it. It's done. I'm relieved. I'm happy. But I think there's some wisdom in those 3 things that we've tried to put into play this week. So there you go. Hope you're happy.
All right. Well, that's nice to see from Josh again that he's still alive. And that's probably the best quality content we've had in weeks. So thank you, Josh. And we will see you guys next week.